Well, nothing new. I did something degenerate. Erase this. I might be doing a backwards math video again. I don't know when. It might happen. Might happen. Writing numbers backwards and you can just try and figure out how the heck to read it. It'll be fun, right? So, work hard, people. We usually open these kind of packs. But every once in a while, we enter different levels of degeneracy, right? Sometimes we gamble. Sometimes we buy really expensive boxes. Sometimes, we open gachas. Sometimes we go open skin boxes on League of Legends because, I'm a gamer. I love me some League. Other times we do really dumb stuff, and I mean really dumb stuff, like gambling. Don't do that. Do that responsibly. What I chose to do this time was something that I outright knew was stupid. And I was like, you know what? I've opened up so many packs. I've opened up almost 100 boxes of Theros in the past few weeks. I've cracked like 50 boxes of High Seas, something like that. I don't remember. It was like 40, 50 boxes. Cracked 100 plus Hunted, 200 Rosetta. My past year I've opened up a pretty substantial amount of product. And if you include most of last year as well, there was like 50 boxes of MH1 and there's so much. What I did this time was true degeneracy. Oh. I went and tried out boxed.gg. I'm very aware of how scummy these things are. And again, I wouldn't suggest these sites. There's like Box, there's like Mana something. There's like 7 of them now. They all basically do the same dumb thing where you purchase the gems and you open up loot boxes, which is what they are. And then you pray to the RNGesus that you hit something. Now, what I did is, I'm a smart kid. I like the maths. And it might be happen chance that this was changed the next day, but maybe it wasn't. I should have probably abused it when I immediately figured it out, but whatever, besides the point. They had a welcome bonus for like $70 and it gave you like $100 of gems. So in my head, I'm like, okay, if I buy the biggest welcome bundle, I basically get like $30. So it turns my 70 into 40. I'm like, okay, that's pretty decent upside. I hit the little free little loot rolly thing for the day, join the Discord and whatever else, trying to min-max these things. And I get my gems and I start rolling through boxes. I'm like, okay, let's find this one, hit this one. Okay, this one, I'm averaging like 70% ROI on it. I spend 500 gems, I get like 380 back, whatever. Hit once in a while, I get like 600 back. I'm like, okay, this is like kind of decent. I hit like a 0.1% drop hit, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, that's like 8,000 gems. Guess I got all my gems back. Keep rolling, keep messing around, keep doing this. Hit another one. I'm like, oh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So I started keeping the stuff that was like, I was like basically Googling, because it's like 100 gems per dollar or something like that. So I was just basically like TCG playing. I was like, okay, what cards are actually close to TCG low in gem value? So if it was like 3,000 gems and like $26 on TCG Player, that was actually pretty solid. Most of the cards that are inboxed are between like 10 and 20% over the actual raw value. A good example is like the Moonbryon. I think it's like 187,000 gems or something like that, but it's like 1,500 raw. So they're basically making like $300 on you if you cash out for the card. So in theory, you basically have to hit 20-ish% over what you actually hit to break even. I don't have them here because they're already in the wife and I's master set. I don't know if you guys know or not, but the wife and I do open up 151 Pokemon because we both opened up Pokemon in like 99 and 2000, and we both watched the shows. Like, we just love it. So for us, it was like a huge shout-out set. So I do open it. So what I ended up hitting on the 0.1% was the Blastoise Illustrator Rare for like $60, I think. And then I hit the Blastoise EX. Those are in the 151 binder. I also got this free little, whatever the island box, this island promo thing going on. That was the other reason I looked too. I also hit the what is this? Luminion. This adorable little Mantike. I also hit the Tinkaton EX. You can tell I have a theme here. I also hit this Waking Wake, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Walking Wake. It's a Suiken. OG silver gold crystal. Yeah, silver gold crystal. And then I hit the Ogerpon EX. What I ended up cashing out was about $130-ish, $140-ish in singles at the time. These might have gone up or down since then. I don't really know. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. Cash out what I got. I had some gems left over. YOLO'd that out. Got literally nothing. And I called it a day. Now, I got extremely lucky. I did then go back and start doing a bunch of the demo boxes, because I let you do demo boxes. I hit atrociously. I mean, bad. It was like bad. Like really, really bad. So, yeah. From there, it got interesting. I was like, okay. So I tried to min-max off the free giveaways and other things like that. I got back up to 400 or 500 gems, did some battles, lost most of it, did some more battles, lost most of it, did some more battles, and lost the rest of it. So, it didn't really work out very well. Now, in theory, we should be hitting about 25% odds in the battles. It does not work out that way. I won't say it's like confirmed, because obviously I'm not going to go reverse engineer their website and pull apart their code and things, because that is against their terms of service, apparently, which is interesting. But whatever. So the fun thing is it appears that whenever there's very large battles on the line, if they're not shared, they seem to have a much higher percentage of not having the player win if there's a lot of bots in there. It could be anecdotal. I've only watched like 50 to 100, but it seems to be a interesting coincidence. So yeah, don't suggest doing that. Just box roll if you're going to do it, and it's the most consistent thing. Or if you are going to do the battle thing, do like the shared thing, so it like forces the average out. But the battles, genuinely, like, I don't see people winning in the battles. Like, if you do win, you are doing like the winner takes all format, and then you win if you win. But like, then it's just like, ugh, God. It's supposed to be like true odds, which is probably true. It is seeded with a hash, which is fair. They're probably using a random number generator, which is, again, fair. And it is what it is. So they're doing it like on a 0 to a million, I think, or something like that is what their math is. So, I mean, it's fair. It's not like unreasonable, but it's technically fair, which is fine. But yeah, I don't recommend it. I tried it. I got lucky, like really lucky. I 2x'd effectively. Had a little bit of fun for 45 minutes, screwed around, got my cards, it was whatever. I will say the one complaint that I did see a lot on Reddit when I was looking around into it was people were complaining about like ship times. It really didn't take that long. It was about, I think from when I hit the cash out button to when they arrived at my door, I think it was within 3 weeks. So it really wasn't too bad. It had like a flag for like low inventory and stuff. So like the Blastoise is low inventory, I think the Tinkaton was low inventory, and a few other things. They were all like low inventory cards. I guess that means they have to like order them or something and then replace them to send them out, which is fine. They came packaged really nice. They were in a top loader inside of a semi-rigid with I think there was it double sleeved? Might have been double sleeved. Let's check. The top loaders are all brand new too, by the way. Like, these are not reused top loaders, so I will give them props on that one. Yeah, so they're double sleeved, which is nice. That's cool. I respect that. And everything does appear to be near mint. So, I mean, can't complain. With their business model, mad respect. Does well for themselves, I can tell. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. I think it's fine if you're just totally okay, like, just cooking like $50. Because your chance of ROI on that, because you're gambling a lot more like all or nothing for those kind of things, versus like if you just go buy a box of cards, you can generally hope for at least 70% of your money back, generally, unless the box is like truly abysmal. But yeah, it's okay. It's not bad. If you have some money to light on fire and you're just bored one night and you want to go screw around for 30, 40 minutes and mess around and mess with things, then sure, go for it. I will say there was some math that was slightly in your favor for like the custom boxes. However, a couple of days later when I went to actually go sit down and finish doing it, the math no longer worked quite the same, so I think they'd adjusted some things in the back. And that kind of makes sense because they're constantly adjusting card values and stuff like that. So I really wouldn't be surprised if something was already planned. And yeah, that was about the main thing. The other annoying thing is my URL defaulted to MTG for a while, and I was like, man, I don't want to. All I open is MTG and Fab. I just wanted to RN Jesus with some Pokemon, but not actually go light a $200 box of Pokemon on fire. You know, it's much more reasonable in my mind. I'm like, light $200 on fire or 50. Let's go with 50. So I went with 50 with the full expectation of losing all of it. So that's the other important thing is like if you do decide to buy gems, expect to lose all of them. Like it's a super important thing. I normally don't do videos or this like super degenerate gambling. If I'm gonna be that degenerate, I'm just gonna go to Vegas or like the casino that's around here in the Maryland Live area, and I'm just literally gonna go gamble. Or I'll go play poker. Like there is like 9 other degenerate things that I usually do before straight just losing my money. This was something that I just wanted to try out though for the channel. I was like, you know what? I see these ads on my YouTube all the time for it. Like I don't know how good it is. It's basically like straight gambling, which is fine. It's loot boxes. You know what you're getting into. That's my 2 cents on it. I had some fun for a little bit. It was worth it. I got lucky and made some money on it. I'm sure a lot of people don't get lucky and lose money on it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in business. So they have to make money. So like, it's not in your favor. Like, just saying. But it is a good time. So I did have fun. I would say be careful because it is one of those things when you get like the big hits, they have all the sound effects and the noise and the flashiness. It's really easy to get lost in that stuff, which is why loot boxes in general are so successful. So I would say buyer beware. If you're prone to enjoying that kind of thing, don't make an account, don't log in. If you really have to, just do the demo boxes so you can just kind of like enjoy the brrr, bing, brrr, bing. And you'll know like if you do the demo box thing because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's fun. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that one here. This is short. I'm recording both these on a Thursday night before CollectCon Richmond. So when this goes live, I will be back from Richmond, probably half alive from doing whatever shenanigans I was doing and getting into. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, well, lady, because my wife's the only woman that watches this show. That's what the demographics say. One, yeah. Have a real lady watching my stuff. How's that make you feel, boys? Anyway, so there's, yeah, the rest of you guys, have a good time. Stay thirsty, stay safe. Don't gamble. There's helplines for that and all that shenanigans. And yeah, stay away from bad things. Later.